Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer Underworlds. I'm DisturbingPuppet, so we are continuing to play against all the various different warbands, playing as the Thorns of the Briar Queen. So let's go on to the next one. We have, I think, yeah, we did Dwarves last time. So Storm of Celestus, I think, is a human faction that has magic users or something. Various different human factions in Age of Sigmar all look kind of ridiculous to me, so I'm not really that interested, so I don't really pay that much attention. Not going to apologize for that. Yeah, you go ahead and select first. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just go with our standard mirror well, because we have enough guys to fill out all the spots, and I don't want them too far back, so a lot of them do have deployments like all the way in the rear, so the map here is pretty standard and gets me guys that are not too far away. Objectives don't really matter too much for me. Just a matter of kind of keeping them away from the enemy if possible. And then, interestingly enough, lethal hex tiles also do not bother me because we're ghosts. So, unlike some of the other ghosts, we don't have to actually worry about lethal hexes. Some of the other ones, the undead, if you have like a physical form, like skeletons, zombies, like that kind of stuff, they do take damage. But also Dreepers, Wraith Creepers, who are ghosts, can move through people, move through obstacles, but they can be affected by lethal hex tiles. I don't know why that's the case, and it's not for these guys. All right. Anyway, end phase, all the way at the end. Everyone is out of my zone, so that's certainly doable. End phase, no fighters are holding objectives. No enemy fighters holding objectives, so that's doable, but it's unfortunate we got two that are at the very end. What's the last one? Score immediately when your warband takes an enemy fighter staying in enemy territory out of action. So that's doable, and then we have, 5 points we can hold on to for later, hopefully. What do we have here? So Everhanged, the upgraded Noose. We've got extra health for somebody. Reroll attack. So a ploy, we have hitting multiple targets. And then we have after missing an attack. Right, yeah, we can attack somebody again. Yeah, those are all fine. Okay, I think I'm going to get to choose for deployment, but deployment honestly doesn't even really matter. You go ahead. You've got, what, 4 people in your little warband. Oh, maybe these guys aren't magic users. They're the only ones with like all the ranged weaponry. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Let's zoom on in here. Yeah, Varklov's fairly tough. We'll put you out there. Just gonna try to shoot me down. We'll put the Briar Queen in for support. She'll whip ya. We'll put the Everhanged, of course. Kind of normal spots for deployment here. Alright, you've got the weird dog griffin thing. Okay. Yeah, our other chain rasps here are all basically exactly the same, but we could use them to kind of swarm enemies. Potentially, at least. Okay, I think the enemy's going to have the opportunity if they want to. Okay, you're going to make me go first. Yeah, I'm just going to move up everybody. I'm kind of concerned. So you've got 2 damage to 3 range. 2 damage, 1 range. Yeah, we might want to try to pressure you guys, but they could instantly kill my little dudes. What I'm going to do, we'll go ahead and use my ability to move up the chain rasps here for my first action. Because we do kind of eventually want to be getting across anyway. But we want to start, kind of swarming the enemy, and we can hopefully rely on luck to avoid dying. Alright, Everhanged, we can get you up as well. Maybe we'll head back to go after that guy. Decide from there what we want to do. Go there. Alright, so these will probably hold off until I get to take an action next. We could potentially use both of these. And then if they're grouped together, we could hit multiple targets and do some damage. Although most of my guys only do like 2 damage to start with. So we'll hold off for now. Let's see what happens. Inspiring somebody automatically, that's unfortunate. Makes them stronger. Stronger, tougher, faster, harder, all that good stuff. Might just shoot at me from range. I did get a crit defense there, so that's a nice avoid. Yeah, went for Varklov with a shot. We duck it. Let's see. Each friendly fighter other than somebody. That's not there. Where is that? Great bow block. Each time a friendly fighter other than Sleek is dealt damage in the next activation, reduce that damage to 1. So who's Sleek? Is that... I'm assuming it's you. No? No? Oh, it's your little griffin thing. Okay, well, maybe we'll try to kill your little griffin thing. We could potentially hit the griffin and the other guy, but we're just not going to do much damage. That's too bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll play that. And we'll play the Mighty Swing, and we'll kind of go in and try to hit both of them. Send Varklov in to do that. What's that? Yeah, Great Bow Block, just being weird. Yeah, let's have Varklov. I do only do 2 damage, but we could go right into here, then go ahead and make an attack. Hit both of you. We'll start with Sleek. Double hit. I'm fine with that. Couple damage. Yeah, we'll move him. That way he'll have to actually spend an action to follow up. Okay, we'll reroll one of those. Well, maybe not. Knock you back into Lethal Hex. Will that do separate damage, or is that blocked? It's blocked. That's too bad. I thought it would be we could only do 1, then 1 would come from the other. So going for a healing attempt did not work. Well, maybe it did. Shield or crit. It wasn't highlighted, so I thought it wasn't a success, but enough to get a little bit of health. Crit attack, but I get a crit evasion, so no luck there. Did move me around. We could try to go for a kill on the little griffin thing. Really, that's probably the best thing I can do. It's my 3rd action. I've only got 1 after this. It'd be nice to at least finish off one of you. Chain Rasps don't have a great chance. It's what, only 1 die? Yeah, that's pretty iffy. So, I mean, we could send in the Briar Queen, park on the objective, make a whip attempt to take out your little doggo. Nice. That'll finish you off. And I can get an upgrade. We can throw that on. We get our victory point. What did we get as a replacement? Death sentence. Score immediately if 3 or more enemy fighters are adjacent to the same enemy fighter. So if we swarm somebody, we'll have a good chance. They're going for Varklov a lot, so it's tempting to give him extra health. But I'm going to go ahead and give the Strangling Coil to the Everhanged, because I haven't used him yet, and it's 3 damage, whereas his regular attack's only 2, so we could maybe try to do some good damage there. Oh, we'd have 2, so yeah, let's go ahead and give... Let's give the extra health to the Briar Queen now that she's up. I feel like she's going to be more of a target. Maybe more than Varklov, hard to say. Well, it went for the Everhanged and landed a hit. 2 damage. That's a bit rough. May not get much use out of him, but we'll charge in and try to ethereally strangle somebody. Where can I get to? Yeah, let's try to pick off the guy on the end. If I go adjacent, they get some defensive bonuses and stuff. They might get defensive bonuses anyway. But we'll try to choke you out a little bit. You got a crit for the block, so I don't have a crit to cancel it, so it's not going to work. That's unfortunate. But we have Endless Malice. Let's try that again. This time I get no hits. Well, that's unfortunate. even with a reroll, didn't come through for us. That was score immediately if something happens at a certain point in the fight. Extra range. Okay. Going for a close-up hit. Everhanged is going to go down. So much for giving him an upgrade. Gets the precise use of force. Okay, so he just is tougher when he's on an objective, was the upgrade he gave him. Alright, so yeah, swarm somebody is certainly possible, so I think we'll hold on to that. What else did you do? Something that deals exactly enough damage was the precise one. Anything else interesting? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, hold on to what we got. It'd be nice if I could go first. Phase of 3 more upgrade cards were played. Wow. Okay, well, that's a crap ton of victory points for stuff. Let me see if I get a chance. You can only scroll back so far to kind of see what happened with stuff. 3 or more ploys. This was upgrades, no power cards in hand. Alright, he's going to go first. Completely flub an attack. But I wasn't successful on my end of things either. What you gonna do? Extra movement on you. What did we get? Friendly fighter we could give guard to. We've got Face of Death as an upgrade. Varklov. We take somebody out, we get extra points. Sadistic Strike on Varklov, so more damage against hurt people. Acrobatic as an upgrade, helps me defensively. Do I want to put anybody on guard? Who am I going to attack with? We kind of need to start swarming people. I could just whip with the Briar Queen. So for now, let me put guard on Varklov. Back there. So you played Distracting Shot. -1 dice from any fighter's attack actions for the next activation. Alright, so yeah, we probably should go ahead and just use the Briar Queen here then, just to do some damage. If we can hit this guy and knock him back, we can maybe have him go into the lethal hex tile as well. So let's just go for a whip on you without moving. Nice, we got a crit, kind of guarantees a hit for a couple damage. Let's knock you there, where it might be a little easier to swarm you. Lethal Hex will do some damage. I mean, we could just move up and attack him and try to kill him off also. He's going to get a free upgrade. That's not so nice. Oh, he's just going to take a shot from there. Interesting. We avoid it. Okay. I could use my ability to move a bunch of guys adjacent, and we could get the victory point that way without killing him yet. I think that's the best way to go because we desperately need victory points. So I think that's what we're going to do. You guys... just move adjacent, please. We immediately get that. Nice. And then we drew what? 3 more friendly fighters makes a successful attack action in this phase. We've done 1, so we have to successfully land those attacks, which is the problem. Let's just go... I mean, they have ranged attacks, so it doesn't really matter. Just go adjacent to them. It's fine. Whatever. Alright. So, we could get an upgrade. Nobody's hurt. Well, the guy who's hurt is going to die anyway. We could make it so Varklov, if he kills somebody, we get extra victory points. I think that's a good choice, because we're kind of behind on victory points. We can try to get the kill with him, potentially, on some targets. Okay, good. He fluffed the attack. Nice. Bunch of my guys get inspired. Alright, action 3. Let's have Varklov. Gonna move up and try to kill this guy. Ooh, double crit. Nice. You are screwed. So we'll get a bonus victory point for killing him with Varklov. Very nice. Gives me a little bit of a chance here. Alright, then. Sadistic Strike isn't that big of a deal. Acrobatic gives me a little bit more of a chance to avoid taking damage. Varklov is probably a big target right now. But ideally, I mean, if I was in the enemy shoes, I would kill off the weak guys. But, yeah, let's go ahead and put Acrobatic on Varklov. And we'll put Face of Death on you, because you're adjacent. So we have a chance of decreasing his attack dice if that guy wants to make an attack, because I'm next to him. So yeah, let's give it a shot. So I think I need to roll a shield or a crit. Neither one, so he'll have a regular attack. Does get a crit for attack, but I get a crit to evade, so I am totally fine. Does push me, though. Okay, so in order for me to get this last one, I have to successfully hit. So my best chance to actually successfully hit anybody is going to be with the Briar Queen. I can't use Varklov because he moved and attacked already, but we can move up, try to whip somebody. I don't think I can hit anybody. I mean, maybe from here, if I hit him, I can push him into the lethal hex. I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it a shot. Go for the whip. See if we can actually land the hit. Oh, we got a crit. That's a good sign. He got a reroll. That's not going to be enough because I got a crit. Yeah, I can't move him into the lethal hex. Let's just push him back away from us a little bit. So I think at the end turn that is 3 successful hits, I think, for this round. Discarding some stuff. No, I guess we didn't. 3 or more fighters made a successful attack action. I thought we did 3. We did Varklov and we did the Briar Queen. Yeah, maybe I just had 2 then. Okay, yeah, we can hold on to it. We can try to do that because there's still a couple enemies left and they're fairly tough. Yeah, we can live with what we've got. Nobody's going to get into my territory. If we can keep them off objectives, that's the other thing. So we could ditch Sadistic Strike. Sadistic Strike is okay. It'll do 3 damage if somebody's hurt already. With like a big enemy is decent, but with these guys, well, our regular guys only do 1. So do I want to hold on to it or get rid of it and hope we get some better cards? I think I'm going to just get rid of it and hope for better cards. Okay, I think the enemy has the choice of going first or second. Gave me the option. Alright, well, I think we want to kill this guy if possible. What did we get? Twist the Knife, so extra damage. Maddening Cackle. Attack fails. On one of my guys, we can stop him from being inspired. Move Chain Rasps. This will stop someone from dying if we can roll effectively, and extra damage on attacks. Well, I think, even though I have to move to do this, is that an objective? That's an objective, isn't it? Yeah, I want to keep him off the objectives. So I'm going to move onto the objective, and we're going to whip the guy that's hurt. Hopefully go for a kill. Got a crit for the evasion, so not going to work. In his case, probably block, not evasion. Yeah, let's move all the chain rasps. Kind of swarm the enemy here. If I can keep him off objectives... So I don't think there are any over there. Okay. Let's just swarm our way in here. It does give him targets he could potentially kill, but we're already kind of in range anyway. So I might as well just surround him from every direction. That was something, not sure, you got an upgrade there. But he discarded that. Draw 2 power cards, gotcha. Yeah, let's go ahead and use our ability. Okay, it's going to work this time, so that's 1 less attack dice for you. Got a hit, I got a crit for evasion, it's not going to matter anyway. Sure, why not? We can make it so you're not inspired and never will be. If he's holding objective 2 at the end of the 3rd phase, he gets some extra points. +1 defense to each fighter holding an objective, I think is what that was. It's not really showing an order, is it? Stalwart defense. Yeah, holding objective. So none of his guys are holding objectives, so it's not going to matter. And the slightest... So, I think we just try to go for the kill. We need to get 3 successful attacks. We can attack with guys at point-blank range here, swarming this guy. I think we'll have Varklov. Go ahead and move in and make the attack on the weak guy, because I can't use the Briar Queen here. Okay, crit will carry the day. Nope, we're not using Twist the Knife, we don't need it. We do enough damage to kill you. Varklov gives me those 2 extra victory points, so we've kind of tied things up. Alright, I can't use either Varklov or the Briar Queen anymore. So, if I'm going to do anything, we'll go with an upgrade to one of just the basic guys. All we have to do is land an attack. So we could move somebody up attack, then have somebody who's adjacent attack, or we could have 2 people move an attack. Either way. The extra damage, let's put it on you, because I'll probably move you up first and have you attack. Okay, face of death. Works, so 1 less attack die for you. Still gets a hit, but I evade it very nicely. Yeah, we're evading a lot of these attacks. Partially because we're inspired, so we're rolling a couple dice, but we're also weakening him quite a bit, which is nice at this point. We've gotten pretty lucky, which I tend to with this faction, it seems like. Alright, you only do 1 damage normally, but if you actually can land the hit, you'll do 2. Let's give it a shot. I just need a successful hit from somebody here before the round ends. Oh, there's a crit, that helps, and a couple other hits, so that will work. And why not? We'll twist the knife, so that'll be 3 damage. I do not want to move you. You can stay exactly where you are, surrounded by my ghosts. And what you gonna do? Just attack. He's just gonna stand there and attack. Didn't reduce his attack dice this time. Not gonna matter because I've got him swarmed. Okay, all my chain rasps are the same, so it doesn't really matter. We can just stand still, make a swing at him, see if we can successfully hit. Crit, nice. That'll do it. We get to drag him down for a couple more. Kill him for another one. Wiped them all out. I'm actually kind of surprised. We got pretty lucky on attacks and evasions there. And managing to kind of claw back some of the victory points by having Varklov take out a couple guys, that's a couple extra victory points. Otherwise I'd only be at 8. So that gets me some more. Nobody's in my territory. Gets me some more. All your fighters are in enemy territory. Nice. Yeah, I thought this was going to be really bad based on the way things started. He got a ton of victory points right early off, and we were just playing catch-up. But to end up with 17 is pretty nuts. That's probably the most I've gotten with the Briar Queen. 17 or 18, something like that is probably the highest. Excellent job. Excellent job. Alright, so yeah, we've just got a few left to do. So Undead, Corn, and the Troll will be the last ones we'll be doing. Alright, this has been more Warhammer Underworlds. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.